Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight is a great night to have a great night. Ah, ah. Just let the hair all wild. Just let the hair all wild. You know, Instagram is a highlight reel. So I'm like really breaking the rules when I get up here with my hair looking all crazy. But I just took off my hat. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Today was a great day to have a great day. How was your day today? You know, ah, as it is getting late, as it's getting late, I realize that when my depression kicks in, it kicks in when I get tired. Like if I'm, because for all day, I'm going, and I'm fighting it. And when I'm up for too long, I start getting annoyed and irritated at things. And I start thinking negatively. And the reason I start thinking negatively is because I realize that I've been up for a long time. I get it. I'm learning it. It's just me. But the positivity is knowing myself that that is the way I am. So the whole point of that is I can tell when I've been up too long is when I start thinking negative. Um, uh, yeah. So, and the point of me getting up here is not to be negative. The point of me getting up here is that today is the third. Actually, today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, the fourth. The fourth day of the new year. How was your new year? I've seen, as far as my team goes, they're positive. Like everybody has a negative thing that happens to them every single day. Everybody has that. But it's about your attitude will create your altitude. I'm really tripping off of my hair. But yeah, your attitude will create your. Is that a gray hair? Oh no. Okay. Your attitude will create your altitude. So I went to work this morning and I order a sandwich, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for my sandwich. And as I'm waiting for my sandwich, it's taking long. And they get a rush of customers. And I'm seeing the rush. And I took it upon myself to say, hey, you know what? I got to go to work. I'll get the sandwich at lunch. Oh, just wait a little while now. My work ethic is high when I gotta do what I gotta do. Like my timeline is, it may seem flaky with my timeline, but when I gotta get it in, I gotta get it in. So anyway, I tell them, I'm like, look, I'll come back for lunch, and just don't even worry about it. And that attitude created my altitude for the day, just by not letting it affect me. One, because I knew I was gonna get my sandwich just a little later, and that actually was the boost for the day. So I had a great day. Lunch came, went back to the restaurant, walked in the door. They seen me before I got into the restaurant. My sandwich was ready as soon as I stepped in. Maybe about 3 minutes after I stepped in. hot, ready. Didn't even have to ask for it. You were here this morning yet? Yes, I was. I had my receipt in my back pocket and everything, just in case I was prepared for things not to go right. But luckily, everything was prepared right, and I had a great lunch. And your attitude will create your altitude. That's the point of that. So I'm seeing a lot of people on media. Like I said, my team is good. I'm very happy with my team. Like they are just Happy New Year. They're crunk. It's the fourth day of the year. If it's the fourth day of the year and you're having a bad New Year, your year is fucked up. It's only the fourth day of the year. Yes, coronavirus is real. Yes, now here in Philadelphia, you need to be vaccinated. And a lot of people are getting sick. That is unfortunate. But if you are vaccinated and you are boosted, you are better off than not. We still have a handful of people that say that it is fake. And those are the people that's going to have to go through the reality that it's not. Those are the ones that are going to be getting upset at the store owners. Why can't I eat at the restaurant? Because you need to wear a mask, jackass. This shit is real. It is what it is. They gonna be mad, and people gonna be looking at them like they crazy. So you mean tell me for 2 years you did not hear of this COVID thing? This COVID thing? You're gonna be looking real crazy. It's been 2 years. What the fuck wrong with you? I'm just saying. So anyway, like I said, I'm getting tired, so I'm not gonna get negative and turn into a down or anything. But yes, it is real. Yes, you need to be vaccinated and boosted and have your card. Um, that's pretty much it. If you're vaccinated and you're boosted, you're good. If you're vaccinated and you're boosted and you catch COVID, you got about 5 days at an average. Might be longer than that depending on your body, but you got about a good 5 days to quarantine and stay away from everybody and get well again. And because you are vaccinated and boosted, I'm getting this information from a doctor. All right. I am not a doctor, but I am getting this information from a doctor. So, but yeah. So anyway, as long as you're vaccinated and boosted, you're better than not. It's just that simple. And if you're not, we are not mad at you. Just wear a mask. Because even if you think it's fake, that is not right that you put my life in jeopardy because you think it's fake. I think it's real. So because you think it's fake, you gonna put my life in jeopardy? No, 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 no. I bet you I'll take you out before I let you take me out. Bitch. Who? It's called life. And I have the right to take care of my own life. So if you don't believe that the country has a virus and a pandemic that's really ravaging the world, even though you've seen it on the news every day for the last 2 years, you're going to see it tonight, tomorrow, next week, the month after next week, and most likely for the rest of the year. And if you choose to say it's fake, hey, you choose to say it's fake. But usually things that's happened for 2 years, every single day for 2 years straight, are not fake. But hey, it's whatever. So I'm going to change the subject on that because it just is what it is. And I had something already ready for this video. Depression. Depression is real. All right. Yes, depression is real. I've had depression. At one point in my life, I've been suicidal. This is true. It just is what it is. And I am Not like that anymore, right? I've also learned to stay away from people that try to get me like that because the world is the world. You don't have nice people in it, right? It would be great to say everybody's nice. Everybody's not nice. You got a lot of just jackasses in it. It is what it is. Hey, it's the world. I'm not. You're not the only one going through issues like that. You know what I'm saying? So like now, I'm gonna turn my music on. Now this is called the Stadium Powwow. This is from A Tribe Called Red, Black Bear, and it got me crunk all day today. And I'm playing this music to make sure that any noises in the background are not heard. And this is to the point of attitude creating altitude, and positive people and negative people, right? Some people can look at other people's situations and they say, okay, he's doing that, so I'm not going to interrupt that. They're doing that, so I'm not going to interrupt that, right? People, now understand, you got to be raised properly in order to think like this. You got a lot of people that just wasn't raised right. Some people just don't care. It's a damn shame, but it is what it is. And you can get mad at it. They'll get mad at you for getting mad at them, but fuck it, they're an asshole. It is what it is. So you have to be aware that everybody was not raised like you. All right? And you can either teach them how to do right. And in order to teach them to do right, all you got to do is just say it. Some people just really just don't know. Then you got the ones that do know and just don't care. You're going to have to get your attitude right in order to tolerate those people, because they are on all levels. They are poor. They are middle class. They are rich. They are at every level. And if you don't know how to tolerate them, your life is just going to get harder because they're going to be there. Oh, can you even hear me with this music? I hope so, because this music is rocking. I'm I got red blood. I'm proud of my red blood. I got black blood. I'm proud of my black blood. I got a little bit of white in me, but I'm American and most of us do. And yeah, shout out to the Shinnecock Nation. That's my red blood, Shinnecock Nation. Okay, so we talked about positivity. We talked about negativity. That it's there. Now, how to handle it, to each his own. Everybody got their own way of handling negativity. Me, I'm a Capricorn. I can be sarcastic. I can be an asshole. I just don't like to. But like, when somebody irritates me, I'm gonna give them a reason. You know, because if I'm not giving them a reason and they choose to do it anyway, fuck it. They might as well have a reason. I help them. If you was gonna annoy me just because you can, now I'm gonna give you a reason. You're gonna be mad by the time I get through too. Why? Trust me, I got a hole in my lip. I'm good at what I do. I'm good at what I do. Why? If you think I could be beat, you ain't the only one that thought it. I'm still 43 years old. I'm here to make it. You better get in line with the rest of the people that thought that same thing. Why did that feel so good to let out? What was my topic? Depression. That was my topic, depression, right? Because I've been there, I've done that, I've been depressed, I've been suicidal, I've drank bleach and NyQuil. That is a bad thing, don't do it, but I will say it was the best nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, rest I've had in a long time. And that's my little joke about it. Yes, I really did do it. No, I don't have plans on doing it again. It was stupid for me to do it then, but I went through my journey. I went through that journey and I learned the people that you're around will affect you along with your own thoughts. It's not always the people that's around you. You know, you could be around when that is your thought process or when that's going through your mind. That is your mind. You can actually be around positive people and you be the Eeyore of their day. You know what I mean? Y'all remember Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh? Remember, Winnie the Pooh was always enjoying his day. Everybody was enjoying the day. Winnie the Pooh was enjoying the day. Tigger was jumping around everywhere, and Piglet was worrying. But even though he was worrying, he still was positive. Like he was just worried about stuff. Like, oh, Poe. Owl was the smart guy, and then you had Eeyore. And every time I watch Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore was lucky that he had some friends like Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin and them, because they really was like tolerating Eeyore, you know? Hey Eeyore, let's go play. I wanna play. Get your depressing ass out of bed. These are my thoughts. I don't know if that's true. But man, Eeyore was one depressed dude, man. But yeah, so things to help your depression. Get up. Get up. They had a commercial for some medicine that you were supposed to take with if you're depressed. And if you're depressed and you take medication, most medication that's supposed to help depression, if you read it on the side effects, it says will cause suicidal thoughts. So you're already depressed and you're going to take a medicine that's going to give you suicidal thoughts. I don't know what you take if you are depressed, but read it. I used to take that shit. I know. Read it. I bet you if you take a medicine for depression, it says, go read your medicine that you're taking, and I bet you it says under side effects, it says will cause suicidal tendencies or suicidal thoughts. Or to say may cause suicidal thoughts. And I had to learn through myself, with my brain, through my journey. Hey, I don't need this. For me, I was more suicidal when they was giving me medicine. Here, take this. I was worse when I was taking it than when I wasn't. And I have to watch my words because there are people that need medication that like go through such a mental thing that they actually need medication. You know, people are out there like that. I can't tell everybody just don't take your medicine. They're not me. Excuse me. And you know, to them I wish them well. And to them I'm gonna help them. You know what you need to do? Get up. To the point, like I was saying, there was a commercial, right? And the woman gets up and she's depressed and there's a house coat and it's like a living house coat. And the house coat gets on her. And it's just explaining depression. And the whole time she's trying to take the house coat off. The house coat is a representation of depression. And every time she tries to take it off, it keeps getting back on her. And that commercial was the best description of depression. You know, you're trying to take it off and it keeps getting back on. I'm going to help your depressed ass. I'm going to share this tomorrow too. And I'll probably share it for the rest of the year like I do all my other videos. I'm going to help your depressed ass if you're depressed. If you're not depressed, share it so somebody else can see it. How to fight depression. First thing you got to do is get up. That's the first thing you got to do. Get up. If you're lying in the bed and you're talking about you're depressed, get up. Oh, I can't get up. Don't Eeyore. Don't be an Eeyore. Get up. Can you walk? Can you breathe? Can you stand? Yes. Get your ass up. You need a mama with a belt. Get your ass up. Get up. First thing, get up. Think I'm lying? If you're depressed and you're watching this video, get your ass up and I bet you're going to feel better. Think I'm playing? Get up, do something, walk to the kitchen. Hell, walk to the bathroom. You asleep, you got to pee anyway. Get up. Get up. That's the first thing. Now you get up and you're sluggish because you're depressed. Okay. Wash up. Wash up. You know, if you don't wash up for 3 days, that's a clinical depression. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that. If you don't wash up for 3 days, that is a clinical depression. Well, how is that a clinical depression? Because you went 3 days without cleaning yourself. You don't feel depressed. You don't think your body doesn't want to be clean after 3 days? Think about that. Yeah, you damn sure got an issue. Think your butt ain't funky after 3 days. You ain't did shit. Really? Who the hell are you? Oh, you smell like roses, huh? Now, I'm not perfect, and a lot of people aren't perfect. But I ain't lying. I'm telling you the truth now. So if you're feeling depressed, first thing you need to do is get up. Then you need to shower. And I guarantee you, if you wake up depressed and you force yourself up and you force yourself into the shower, I bet you're going to feel 10 times better after that shower. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. You might not be fully out of your depression, but you're going to feel better. And here's another thing. If you take any type of heavy drugs, street drugs, you're depressed because of the drug, not because of your mind. That's really common sense that for some reason don't nobody want to tell nobody because they want some free fucking welfare. No, fuck you. Get off the damn welfare. Get off the fucking drugs. Stop acting like you're depressed. You're not depressed. You're just mad because you can't get high. What? It is what it is. Been there, done that. And I didn't know it. And it's understand that everybody has a different situation, right? I get that. I understand that everybody has a different situation. And I am not better than anybody, but I'm better than a lot. Yeah, go figure that one out. That's a good riddle, huh? If you do street drugs, really question your depression. Really question it. If you do street drugs, really question it. I would bet 50% of the time that you are depressed is when you are not high. And depending on the drug, you probably get depressed when you get high. Can't win for nothing. I remember when I was younger, excuse me, when I was within my habit and I smoked weed, I only stopped for this year that I've been in Philadelphia. Really, that's been the only time I stopped. Other than that, before this year, which was a change of environment, every time I quit smoking weed, shit would go worse. Like, and I was just really you want to talk about a reason to be depressed. I'll stop smoking weed and like, yeah, I'm gonna stop smoking weed. I'm gonna save some money. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, and shit would get worse. Like a lot. I'll be smoking weed and be straight. Stop smoking weed and go homeless. God, what's happening? Man, everybody's mind is different. So back when I was a heavy addict, all right? Because some people, what's the word? There's a word for it. I can't think of that word, but when I do think of it, it'll come back. So anyway, functioning, functioning addict. You do have people that are functioning addicts, meaning that they've taken the drug for so long that now they actually need the drug to live life, which is really jacked up. It's like smoking cigarettes. I've been trying to quit smoking cigarettes too. I'm almost there. 3 days, one cigarette. Uh, 15 hours later. Wait. 18 hours later. Now, want to know how I know I got a habit? Because I can actually clock how many hours I did. This is the last time I had one. 18 hours. Anyway, so to my point, back when I was within habit, I would actually, tell me if this is you now. I would go to bed and I'd be like, man, I need a blunt to go to bed. And me and my girlfriend was smoking. Like, yo, man, we need a blunt to go to bed. And we smoke a blunt to go to bed. All right. Then we needed a blunt to wake up, wake and bake. All right. Wake up, wake up, use the restroom, get cleaned up, roll a blunt, go. Then we needed a blunt to go to work. So now we done went to bed smoking, woke up smoking, in the car going to work smoking, go to work. I had a little fast food job. Would smoke on the job, then have a joint for lunch. Would smoke a blunt to go home, just to sit back and smoke a blunt. And I was doing that for years. And I was doing that for years, being cool, not even realizing, not even realize I was a burnout. Because I'm young, strong. You'd be surprised the power of the body. You know, like the power of the body. I'm young, strong, attractive. When I think about the amount of weed I smoked, if I didn't, then again, I was also living my life. We all do things at certain ages, or most of us do things at certain ages. It's called a census. So anyway, yeah, I was doing that for years, and I remember this woman at my job. She came to me, and I appreciate her so much more now. I appreciated her then because she was just because she had the balls to do it, or better yet, the way she did it. It was an old Mexican woman. And she said she wanted to talk to me, and we went to the back. She said, I know you smoke weed, and I just want to tell you I like you, you're my friend, and I want you to stop smoking weed. And I was just like, who was you up in my business like that? Talking to. Because I was the man, you know what I'm saying? I had it. I did what I did. Made sure my chick had it. Made my money back for it. If I had to do what we got to do. And I just remember thinking, this chick got some balls to talk to me like who she thinks she talking to. But she was my friend. So she had that grace. And she said that she just wanted me to stop smoking weed because I was her friend. And she knew so many people that smoked and they just didn't do anything with their life and this, that. She gave me the whole after school special. And I was young and stubborn, didn't listen to her, only to appreciate it now, 20 years later. Oh, and that is just a shout out to positive people that try to help their friends. We hear you, and it might take years for the seed that you plant to grow, but it will grow. And when it grows, it will be appreciated. And the people that you tell it to will thank God that you told it to them. So, yeah, all of that just to revolve around depression, because I didn't realize that I was just high. When I got depressed, is when I wanted some weed. I used to do other drugs. Weed was my main thing. Everybody's gonna find one main drug. They'll probably do a whole bunch of other drugs and still fall back to one main drug. So weed was my main drug. Did that for years. And only time I fell into a depression, the most of the time I fell into a depression is when I didn't have no weight. And then I lie to myself. Oh, I'm feeling depressed. You depressed because you ain't high. Well, I can laugh at myself now. I can laugh at myself now. But it wasn't always just because I wasn't getting high. I had some issues that I had to get over. Or better yet, some thoughts that I had to rethink. See, now I'm on a team. And my team know who they are. Shout out to my team. I appreciate you. And now, again, I'm not better than nobody. I'm not knocking nobody because you're going to do what you're going to do, and there's going to come a time when you're going to learn. And then you have people that have become functioning addicts. I have big issues with hardcore addicts. Like if you're on like cocaine and crack and stuff like that, I have I want to say that I have a big issue with that, but at the same time, I know drug dealers that are cool and pimps that I'm cool with that have done and do what they do. And on loyalty, I'm cool with them. And I just don't like what they do, but they still do it and they cool. They'll come around and I know what they actually haven't been around me. I moved. I'm in a whole new city and state. But even now, I still see people, I, when you've been there and done that, you've been there and done that. You ain't hide nothing from nobody. That's another issue with drugs. When you get high, you think that you hiding some shit. You ain't hiding nothing. From somebody that been there and done that, we could tell when you geeking. We could tell when you high. We could tell when you drunk. The only one that can't tell that think they lying to somebody is you. And 9 out of 10, you paranoid because you know you can't hide it. But yeah, so not better than nobody, and I keep saying it to keep reminding myself. Hell, I told a story about when I was in St. Louis. I got in a fight with a dude over a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hell, he was a junkie. I just knew I was gonna kick his ass. That motherfucker was a Golden Glove. He surprised the hell out of me. He the one that gave me a hole in my lip. No, 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 no. The hole in my lip came from Cleveland. That was Cleveland, Ohio. Excuse me. Yeah, that was Cleveland. Anyway, depression is real. Look at your surroundings if you're depressed. If you do drugs, Really look at your habit. Because you just might be depressed because of your habit. Well, that was a great therapy session for today, huh? I hope y'all had a great night. I know I did. And I'm going to go and I'll visit y'all again, if not tomorrow, next week, or a couple of days in. Be positive. Today is the 4th, right? Yes. Today is Tuesday, January 4th, the 4th day of the new year. Now, if it is the 4th day of the new year and you are having a bad day, what is your malfunction? Why? Don't blame other people. Blame yourself and figure out why. I'm mad because they didn't get my coffee right. Go get it from somewhere else. They took too long to make my order. Get your money back and go somewhere else. Or tell them hold it for you until lunch. He was talking to me jacked up. You don't have to listen. You can walk away. There are ways to fight the enemy. And remember, everybody's not nice. So you're going to meet an asshole. You're going to meet an asshole. You're going to meet somebody that tries you. It's just going to happen. But how you handle that person, that's going to decide whether you win a fight or not, whether you win the battle or not. How you handle that person. Because there's a way to handle them. It's a way. You're either going to be positive or you're going to be negative. Remember Stone Cold Steve Austin. No, not Stone Cold Steve Austin. Some cowboy. He came out with a song. He said, sometimes you got to whip a man's ass. That song is so true, but on a tax bracket level, you can't be fighting, especially when you get grown. When you get grown, certain things you should not have to do. You should not have to. If you're over 35 years old, you should not have to worry about fighting another man. I'm just being honest. You shouldn't have to. But we're men, we get drunk, we get high, we get stupid. Some people don't even get drunk and don't get high and still act stupid. If you're over 35 years old, you should not have to worry about fighting somebody else. And you should train and prepare yourself to fight somebody else. Why? Because you're a fucking man. You know how many people I see talk about fighting and they don't even train? I train every day to kick somebody's ass. I ain't playing. You know how many people talk about, I'm gonna. You ain't fighting 10 years. You got some people that have gotten out of negative places and don't care to go back to those negative places. I'm gonna tell you the type of person I am. If you came out of a negative place and you don't mind going back, they shouldn't have let you out. I'll help you go back. Hey, I'm entitled to my own opinion. I'll help your ass go back. What you come out for? You should have stayed in there. I have children in this world. You think I want them around an asshole? If you giving me trouble, you damn sure gonna give my kids trouble. Shit, I don't want you here. But I have to tolerate you here. I tolerate your life because you gotta tolerate my life. But we gonna live in harmony, and it's not gonna be nothing negative about it. You know what I mean? If you don't like me, leave me alone. Because if I don't like you, I bet you I'm gonna leave you alone. Again, we have negative people. We see it on Facebook all the time. Oh man. I'm gonna stay focused. I'm gonna take the advice of my team and not let my energy go in that direction. I almost got banned on Facebook again tonight by Tiger saying my ass. And she knows she did too. Wow. Positive sister and a positive brother can make waves, baby. I'll tell you what. But yeah, so stay positive. If you're feeling depressed, just get up. You gotta fight it. Depression, and I can tell you because I've been there. Depression is a fight with yourself. That is what it is. It is a fight with yourself. You have to fight to get up. You don't want to. Get your ass up. You have to fight to get up. You have to fight to wash up. First, you got to fight to get up. Then you got to fight to wash up. Then you got to fight to shave. Then you got to fight to be presentable. Yeah, you got to be presentable. You're supposed to, if you're a grown person, you have to be presentable every single day. And when you don't want to be presentable, that's when you stay home and you still got to wake up for your kids. You good for a day. Hell, you good for 2 days. After 3 days, you got a problem. Damn, you ain't wash your ass in 3 days. Yeah, what's wrong with you? And your friends will help you. Because your friends should help you. They gonna know. Damn, bro, what's wrong with you? You ain't did nothing in 3 days. It's a fight, and you gotta fight. And your friends are gonna help you fight. Because they're your friends. Yeah, let's get it in.